What a week in Zimbabwean politics, ladies and gentlemen. The circus just added another clown car. After Chris Mutsvangwa shocked the nation yesterday by pulling a Judas act at a press conference defending the notorious Zvigananda looters, Emmerson Mnangagwa wasted no time sharpening his political knives. Today, the politburo was shuffled like a deck of Zupko playing cards, and the losers and winners tell you everything you need to know about where power is flowing in ZANU PF. First in the line of casualties is Obert Mpofu, once the iron-fisted Secretary General, now demoted to the ICT portfolio. A fancy way of saying he has been sent to the basement to count modems. This is what happens when you oppose Kudakwashe Tagwirei's co-option project. In ZANU PF, you don't fight the money always wins. And Tagwirei's money is now the party's bloodstream. Meanwhile, Jacob Mudenda, who loyally engineered the controversial Chavangu CCC recalls in Parliament, has been elevated to Secretary General. Loyalty is always rewarded in Mnangagwa's kitchen cabinet, especially loyalty that destroys the opposition from within. Patrick Chinamasa, on the other hand, has been shifted to the Treasurer General post, which in simple terms means he is now the custodian of the money bag. Forget about ideological battles. The war in ZANU PF is over the checkbook, and Mnangagwa has just put a trusted loyalist right on top of the pile. Ziyambi Ziyambi, that ever-willing legal fixer, is moved to legal affairs, ensuring the courts and the party speak the same political language. One by one, the chess pieces are being positioned, and guess who has been boxed into the corner? None other than Constantino Chiwenga, the Vice President, the general who thought he could call out Tagwirei's looting and walk away untouched. This is Mnangagwa's style. Never a direct punch, always the slow squeeze. Chiwenga is still Vice President today, yes, but the noose tightens every week. His allies are being demoted, his voice in the politburo drowned, and his enemies fattened with money and portfolios. The betrayal press conference by Mutsvangwa was no coincidence. It was a carefully staged shot across the bow, signaling that the Tagwirei faction is now the official faction, and if Chiwenga dares to resist, he will find himself isolated faster than a power cut during dinner time in Harare. But of course, removing him is not so simple. Chiwenga is still backed by generals who believe he is their man, and Mnangagwa knows that cutting him loose abruptly risks another November 2017 replay. So, instead, the president is doing what he does best: death by 1,000 cuts. Today, Mpofu. Tomorrow, another, until Chiwenga finds himself vice president of nothing but his own shadow. And so Zimbabwe watches, not with hope, but with popcorn as the drama unfolds. A party eating itself alive while the economy bends. And the only consistent thing is that the looters always get defended, rewarded, and recycled. In the end, the people remain spectators in a rigged game, waiting for the next betrayal, the next reshuffle, the next carefully scripted surprise. And the biggest question hanging in the air: will Chiwenga survive this chess game, or will he be the next to fall in Mnangagwa's slow motion purge? In Zimbabwe, power doesn't shift. It slithers, it betrays, and it devours its own. Stay tuned because this circus isn't picking up anytime soon. And if you want the truth about ZANU PF's endless betrayals and musical chairs of corruption, make sure you hit subscribe to Zimwaves TV, where we roast the powerful so that you don't get roasted by their failures. And if you would like to support us as a media house, please join our membership program, which only starts from 5 rands or 21 US cents.